How are you doing? This is going to be a walkthrough through the book called The Royal Road to Card Magic. I absolutely love this book. The problem is a lot of words, not a lot of description. Especially to beginners, you're probably thinking to yourself, am I doing this right? Holding the cards correctly? And that's where we come in. I'm going to go through this entire book with you, one step at a time. Each video consisting of one step, so stay tuned. We're going to discuss every single one of them. So you're going to see a full description, also my little take on it, and let's go right into it. So I'm going to show you the first thing that they teach in the book. It's called the overhand shuffle. It looks something like this, right? Why would you care to use an overhand shuffle? The reason that we use an overhand shuffle is because it looks just natural. It's one of the classic shuffles you'll see the average layperson use, but what a magician does is they take that shuffle and they turn it into an absolute miracle. Now, this is still an overhand shuffle when I did. It looked like I still shuffled the cards, and in actuality, I did shuffle them, but we're using a magician twist on it, right? Where I can still keep these 4 aces exactly where I want them. So, to learn how to do this overhand shuffle. First, I'm going to show you how to do the shuffle. How to do an overhand shuffle regular, right? This standard where the cards are actually getting mixed up. The aces is called a controlled shuffle, right? I'm still shuffling the cards. Majority of the cards were actually getting mixed up, but I'm controlling a few of the cards. We holding the cards in something called mechanics grip, right? What is a mechanics grip? If you would take the cards and you would just throw them in your hand, say you grab them, kind of just throw them in your hand like this. You'll notice that you have 3 fingers on the side, your thumb running along on the left side if you're a righty, and you have your index finger just running the front. Simple. You have complete control of the deck this way, right? Again, all you have to do is throw the deck in your hand and you'll kind of grab it in this. You don't want to grab it in this deep, that's awkward, and it's not going to be comfortable for your hand. Kind of raise it until it feels comfortable. So I have like this gap over here. I'm going to be grabbing the deck with the opposite hand. In this case, I am a righty, so I'm using my left hand. It's actually quite fun when it comes to magic that way. You use your left hand for holding the deck, but whatever. It's a cool fact. Holding the deck like I'd be holding a sandwich, right? And I'll be grabbing with the mouth, sandwich, mouth, grabbing it from the top part and the bottom part, the top part and the bottom part, holding it like, like I'd hold a deck of cards if I was holding it like this. Like I was showing someone my ID. I don't know who shows their ID like this. If I start releasing my grip entirely, the cards are going to fall, right? Thanks to Sir Isaac Newton. Thank you very much. If I release it gradually, you'll notice they start to fall. Practice that. Letting go of your grip gradually. You can really invent the card vacuum cleaner. That would be a pretty good invention. Just kind of like that. It'll fall like a waterfall. From there, you're gonna let some fall, and then you're gonna strengthen your grip again. This, and then strengthen your grip again. Don't care about those cards that fall. Let go a bit, strengthen your grip. Let go a bit, strengthen your grip. Now, take it to the next step. Catching them. Like you would catch a ball. Kind of catch it like. Instead of letting them continuously fall like this, let one section fall entirely. Another one fall, and separate it. Another one fall, separate it. Another one fall, separate it. And whoop-de-freaking do. You're amazing at that. You're thinking, why am I teaching like this? Even though I was seeing in the beginning, you doing this. Because if I don't understand that I need to as well let go of the grip, this is what's going to happen. Cards are just going to fall like this. While I'm taking cards off, I have to realize I also have to let go gradually. I have to allow the cards to fall. Because if I don't, the cards are just going to slip. And then you're going to get that. And you don't want that. You don't want your shuffles to look like this. Right? And you'll have some cards that flipped over 1 second there, and then everyone's laughing at you on a Saturday night, and they don't pay you for your time. Speaking from experience, like this. Right? Separate the cards. Kind of let them fall while they're going. All right, that's why I'm also doing this. It's just also a practice for myself. Now that we've learned that part, how to actually shuffle the cards, would you look at that? Stepping up in the world. I'm going to add these aces on top. They don't have to be aces. They can be any cards that I want. How to control cards, right? So we did this kind of, overhand shuffle. They're shuffled in. That's amazing. And you could do this as a normal shuffle to actually shuffle your cards. Totally acceptable. Hopefully, in this day and age, they won't cancel overhand shuffles. 4 aces on top. They do not need to be the 4 aces. They can be whatever you want. Do not let anyone fool you. Regular shuffle, right? But notice what I'm going to do. Over here, instead of stripping off a whole bunch of cards again, I'm going to just take down one card. One card only. And instead of allowing it to be flush with all of the deck, I'm going to have it out-jogged. This means out-jogged. It means I'm going to be leaving the card out from the rest of the deck. It would look something like this at the end. So I want you to keep this in mind. This is your homework, right? We have here homework. Homework. We have a double lift, 1 to 2 forces. We're going to also put here out-jogged. Out-jogged. I'm gonna put it just like this. Wow. Okay, fantastic. I have no idea if I spelled that correctly. Out-jogged. Now we know what out-jogged means. Fantastic. I'm going to be using this term a lot. Picking up from that brick. I'm over-exaggerating here. Dear God, please never do this. And then I will start dropping the cards again, like a regular overhand shuffle, not thinking too hard about it. And once I get to this, whoop, I just throw the rest on top. What happens? I still have the aces. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to leave the aces face up as well. Never do this. Never, ever do this. Here, I'm going to remember when I'm doing this like fake controlled shuffle, it's a real shuffle. All the other cards are getting shuffled. I'm just controlling these cards. I'm going to take one card down and then the rest. Do it like a regular shuffle. Don't worry about this. The cards aren't going anywhere. All what you're looking for, and you may see a whole bunch of mixed up cards. If you just give all the cards a little tap here, don't give it a tap here. Don't tap through the back, tap through the side. Notice there's one card here that's either the most out-jogged or the lowest out-jogged card. Right? It's the first out-jogged card you put, and think of it as the Philo, first in, last out, right? It was the first card that took up from there. Hopefully you see what's happening here. Ooh, hi, it's the ace is speaking. And now I'm going to do a regular overhand shuffle, regular, and drop on top. Bam! Wow. You're a professional magician. Congratulations.